So how do I work on that kind of confidence?
What, with him?
So he's like, there's a dog approaching him. I can see he's starting to skirt step, you know, like he's just like not into it. How do I get him to be like, okay, just smell?
You can do like what Andrew does with Samson, like a lot of like counter conditioning protocols, which is you have to push toleration.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, hey, listen, if you're gonna do, but you have to have something that the dog really wants.
After.
Yeah, so for tolerating with that a little, boom, here you go, and then the dog understands the concept. Like Samson's so food driven,
right?
That like he was like, listen, I'm willing to give anything a shot if I'm gonna get that food. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's basically what happens. If he's feeling good, Ozzy, you can let him off, but that's kind of your call.
So full. Someone's so thirsty.
Is a toy okay or something like that?
As long as he's not gonna get like possessive of the toy, you know what I mean? It's like I might focus on you in order, and I'll deal with that and start it real slow. Like it's like eye contact in the very beginning. You're not asking for duration with eye contact. The second you get it, you're gonna yes the dog, right? And then you do it, and eventually when it becomes regular, then you can ask for the good, and you can ask for longer duration. Stay there, and hold the food out longer.
Because a lot of times what will happen, we'll be stealing the soccer field. Bro, let's go. We'll be using them, and then someone will come in, let's put their dog immediately off leash.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll be like, let's go, buddy. But if there's a moment,
Muffin.
a lot of times what happens is,
Muffin, come here, buddy. Come on. Muffin, come here. Good job.
I'll turn the ball. I'll be like,
I'm listening.
yeah, I'm just saying, like I turn the ball into like a steak, you know, and he's just like,
Good. Yeah. Well, I mean, does he respond to that?
oh yeah.
When you stay with the ball and then stay in movement. If you stay with the ball and you stay in movement, it's like keeping the zone, and then it becomes like that kind of socialization movement. Like, yeah, that dog's there, but let's keep moving forward because you don't want his hips to turn and face the dog. If he knows he has to stay with you, whether he's on leash or off, he's gonna tolerate a little more of this than he did before, you know. But then you also have to make sure you can address the dog so that he doesn't have to,
Right.
you know.
Bro, let's go.
Good job, Muffers. Oh, show everybody that smile. Yeah. Good job. Hey, good. Very nice. And then I help him out. See he's nervous. That's a softer dog. I'll allow that. And then right there, I'll cut him off. Yeah. Anytime Muffin wants to experience a little bit, let him experience. But if he's moving away, we'll help him so that he doesn't have to feel he has to kind of correct. Right? If you see him giving that shot. But then you also don't want him to like get possessive of the area. So if you see dogs around, it might be better for him to experience dogs more in the middle than in the corner, you know? But you gotta know every dog. Some dogs are fine there, like... Yeah. Oh, the king.
So, you know what's still really an experience I'm trying to get through my head? It's different between the dog's like constitution and the dog's training.
What do you mean?
So like constitution would be like the things like his sensitivity to pressure and new people, or dogs, coming up on him, right?
Yeah.
But his obedience, hey,
Well timed. Some people will see that and go, oh my gosh, you used your foot. It was like, but that was over there. You didn't have a stockyard or anything, and that was appropriate because you used it properly.
Thank you very much. Good boy. Yeah, meaning like he's still just not making good choices. But if I'm there, like video gaming him,
Then he will.
He's like, I can do all the things that a great dog would do if you're piloting me through the experience.
So he still needs to be micromanaged a bit.
Exactly.
You have to when you start pushing for more of the newer experience, giving him more responsibility, you need to do it with the right dog. It can't be the random dog.
Right.
And then little by little, you build him more. And that's the thing, is like in an environment that can't be controlled, unless you know the dog, you really can't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's you run the risk. So little by little, until he's in a position to deal with the dog he kind of doesn't know, then you keep pushing environments like this, or your friends that you have the dogs, you know.
So you're saying, so remember, just like you said with Samson, that for a dog like Roe, thresholding him is probably the way. Putting him through
Tough situations.
Constructing tough situations with tools is probably the next way forward.
Yeah, because you gotta be able to control it somewhat. Like, you can't throw him into the open and say, listen, I expect you to make the right choice, but I can't control him either.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's really tough considering knowing him, right? You know, and what he has struggled with in the past.
So now he's walking like a snake. When he does that, that's when I'm like,
he's pretty relaxed, right?
Pretty relaxed.
But then don't change him. Don't like, okay, you know, like, just let him experience that. If he starts veering off a little, let him veer and see if he's gonna catch back up to you, or does he veer and go into a different mode. You gotta keep this mode.
Keep this mode, even when he turns and veers.
Yeah, because if he's gonna veer off, he's gonna do a little bit of that, really cool, let him do that. If he's gonna start following the pack, awesome. But are you going to start doing that and then take advantage and go the wrong way? Right now, this is all great. The only thing I look to help is, like, Muffin wants to kind of relax a bit. Oh, show those teepers.
He just walked in and walked out the same way.
Yeah, so all that is great. It's just right there. That's where you help him, because he was like, hey, I want to play. And right there, you're like, no, I want you to practice kind of staying this way a little.
Lead? I think she might have to poop.
Just got that right there. Yeah, you're good.
Sorry, not
Good.
to disturb.
Good job.
That loose mouth thing from Roe was a big indicator for me. Nope.
Oh, what, like open and close now?
Roe here. So if his mouth goes like this, way different dog than him being.
And it's not always like when a dog's smelling a lot, their nose is gonna be closed. But there's a different demeanor. There's there's a dog that's like, and then. And he's just chilling. You know what I mean? But then there's also more of this. You usually see a head kind of like moving. That's softness. When you see this and then the eye contact lock, that's an issue. Like, you know what I mean? Or like that stiffness. That's a different type of closed mouth, right? So it's just all little body language, which unfortunately, in order to get good at that, you got to fall on both sides of the fence. You got to be like, I thought that was it, and then you found out it wasn't, because how else do you learn what that means and what that doesn't? So mistakes happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
what's up, guys?
Roe went into an aggressive stance. With his ears back. And my mom was like, I don't understand. I thought that was his. And I was like,
hey.
There's pain back.
Oh, did you see your guys?
Like, you know, Roe here.
Really good. So just showing you guys a little bit of social, nothing crazy. It's actually a much more quiet socialization, less dogs and less people than we normally have, but it's nice.
Yeah, like Z.
Check out Soko. He's trying so hard to play this song. Watch this.
Boy, we love you. Good boy.
Crazy how far this dog Sloan has come. Unbelievable. The first time Soko showed interest in him, like Sloan was like baring teeth, like don't you come near me, like turning around, like to face the dog. Like he would come in very gentle, try to smell the butt, and it was like if he was coming from back here, it was this, right? You know, there's like a flat out turn, like you're not coming near me. So like the trust has come a really. Who's Charlie? I don't know, somebody said Charlie looks lost. I was like, who's Charlie? But this is what we have going on, guys. I'm going to end the sesh. I'm going to do maybe a Q&A tonight. Oh yeah, Sloan is doing great. Sloan is doing fantastic. I mean, even with one of these guys, really, really good.
So how can I police
Later.
him? He wants to get involved. He wants to